Today's video is going to be a freak show video, and the reason why there was no video yesterday was because of all these freak shows that went on. And really the whole situation stems down to these stinking batteries. And so let's start off with this. So I ordered these batteries on eBay for Christmas. They were a really good deal. They were only 50 cents a piece. So I bought 2 boxes of them, which was a total of 48 batteries. Because I always need batteries for the Christmas stuff and whatnot. And so anyway, so I ordered them about almost a month ago now. It was mid-November I ordered them. And the first freak show that these caused was at the United States Postal Service. They temporarily lost the package. And so it ended up taking over 3 weeks to get these batteries when it was initially supposed to take less than 1 week. So then the batteries finally get here. Well, actually, there's another freak show prior to that. So because I didn't have these batteries in time, I didn't have enough batteries, and so I had to go around taking the batteries out of things I don't use regularly or don't need to use at the moment and put them in other things. So I took the batteries out of the camera, and apparently that caused the camera to lose all of its settings. And then I discovered that I had run out of videos to release, so I was going to go to record a new one, and that was when I discovered that the camera wasn't set up correctly. And so I couldn't record any videos, I didn't have any to release, and so that was why there was no video yesterday, thanks to these batteries not showing up on time. So then the batteries finally get here, and they weigh like nothing. And as you can see, it says, it claims that these are 3,000 milliamps. Oh, they are not 3,000 milliamps at all. They are probably, if I was to take a guess, these are like the 600 milliamp type that you find in one of those solar path lights or something of that nature. It weighs probably not even half of what a quality nickel metal hydride battery would, and doesn't hold charge very long at all. I put them in these lights here just to test them out, and generally speaking, a good battery like a 10energy one that's 2300 milliamps can power these lights for the majority of the day, so probably about 6 or 7 hours, maybe even more than that. These darling contraptions that are supposed to be 3000 milliamps, so that would be even more capacity, power it for about an hour, and that's it. So that's just great. So I got ripped off with the batteries, and so that was $24 wasted on batteries. So then I go back on eBay, and I go to contact the seller, and it says, this was ridiculous, it says, "We will try to answer your email within 22 days. So, I don't know what to do now with the batteries. Fortunately, it's not like an all hope lost situation, because a lot of the batteries I needed for like things like this that are fairly low power draw. So I'm hoping that if it powers one of these for at least a couple days, then that'll be fine, and I'll just have to use whatever quality batteries I have left, which is maybe 10 or 15. I'll have to use those for these lights and the camera. So anyways, there was something else that happened, and I don't recall what it was at the moment. While we're looking at things that aren't going well, let's take a look at the Christmas tree. I have a problem with the Christmas tree. These 2 lights I cannot get to light. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's not the bulb. That's very annoying. We also have a lot of candles that don't have bulbs in them, which is kind of annoying. That was the other freak show with the computer. So I don't think I've posted any videos about these yet, but I finally decided to get a new computer. This computer happens to be an Optiplex, a very blurry Optiplex 990. Clearly I have not fixed the camera completely yet. Well, anyways, it is an Optiplex 990. And I got a really good deal, and I got it for $230. It's got an NVIDIA 750 Ti in there, came with that. Came with a 1080p Dell monitor. Also came with this mouse and keyboard. Now, there's an oddity about this machine, and maybe this is a problem that can be fixed. And if anybody knows about this, tell me in the comments, because I'd really like to fix this. But I have multiple operating systems on this computer, and when I use my older keyboard that I had here before, when I turn the computer on and I'm in the OS selection menu, the keyboard doesn't get recognized, so I can't do anything. So I have to use this keyboard, and this keyboard works perfectly fine in the OS menu. So I don't know what the problem is there. It's very bizarre. It's extremely annoying, because this keyboard, it's really thin, and the mouse, like, it creaks. It just feels really it just feels really cheap compared to my older mouse and keyboard. And I'd really like to go back to using my older mouse and keyboard, but if I can't type with them, I suppose it does no good. So if you know about these Optiplex 990s, and maybe that's a BIOS thing. I looked in there, I didn't see nothing, but who knows. Anyways, there it is. The other neat thing about this one is it has an SD card reader, which I'm about to check out now for the first time, actually with this video. And my hope is that I can have it rendered and uploaded in under a day, because that would be a record-breaking thing, considering I've been working with ancient computing materials for the past forever, since I've created this channel. Anyways, so that's the conclusion of this freak show video. Actually, let's just do one more thing while we're at it. This candle's been on for about 4 or 5 hours, and look what it has in it. Those lovely batteries. Let's see. Well, okay. Let's see what charge these are at. Oh wow, it's still fully charged. Okay, so maybe these will be okay for the candles.